Some memories feel solid to question. You do not treat them like guesses, you treat them like evidence. Some of the memories you trust the most may have never happened. A room from childhood, a sentence somebody said, the look on a face. Scenes like these feel stored somewhere, untouched, waiting to be played back. They are not. Memory is rougher than that. Think about a family dinner. Somebody starts telling an old story. Maybe you got lost in a store. Maybe your brother ruined a birthday cake. Maybe your dad said something once and the family kept repeating it because it was just too funny to let go. Then everybody piles in. Your mother remembers what you were wearing. Your aunt insists it happened in summer. Your brother says you cried. Somebody fixes the order. Somebody adds a line of dialogue. You can almost see the floor tiles. You can hear the voices. Part of what now feels vivid may have been built there at the table. That is how memory works more often than most people want to believe. It does not pull out a clean file. It rebuilds every time. And when something gets rebuilt enough times, it starts drifting. A detail slips. A feeling takes over. Psychologist Elizabeth Loftus spent years showing how easy this is. Her work made people uncomfortable for a reason. It suggested memory is more fragile than we want it to be. In one well-known experiment, people were given several short stories from childhood. Most were real and came from family members. One was made up. The false story described getting lost in a shopping mall, feeling scared, then being held by an older stranger before being reunited with family. Just ordinary enough to fit. And a lot of people accepted it. Some did more than accept it. They started adding details. What the stranger looked like, how they felt, what the store may have looked like. The fake memory started growing like it had always been there. Because this is close to normal life. A photo gets shown around. A caption explains what was happening. A friend retells a story enough times. Years pass. At some point, the retelling and the event start blending together. Then the blend becomes the memory. The brain does not keep those categories separate. It keeps scraps instead. A tone of voice, a face, a feeling, a fragment of language. Then later, when you try to remember, it stitches the scraps into something that feels complete. And if it feels complete, people trust it. Confidence means almost nothing here. People assume certainty should count as proof. It does not. You can feel completely sure and still be wrong about details, sequence, cause, even the event itself. Researchers found this in smaller ways too. Show people footage of a car crash. Later ask one group how fast the cars were going when they hit each other. Ask another how fast they were going when they smashed into each other. One word changes the shape of the memory. People guess higher speeds. Some report broken glass that never existed. One word got inside the scene and moved things around. Now think about what memory has to survive in ordinary life. Parents, partners, group chats, arguments, shame, nostalgia, headlines, edited videos, stories you tell yourself when you need your past to make sense. This is why siblings argue about childhood like they grew up in separate houses. This is why two people leave the same breakup carrying two different versions of what happened. This is why eyewitness testimony makes people nervous. Usually the issue is not lying, it is reconstruction. The mind keeps patching the holes and protecting the self. A perfect record would be expensive, slow, heavy. The brain does not bother. It keeps what feels useful, drops what seems unimportant, then fills the gaps with whatever helps the story hold together. Emotion makes it messier. The feeling may be real. The scene built around the feeling may be badly off. Years pass. The heat stays. The details fade. The mind rebuilds around the heat and gives it back to you as memory. That is why the memories people defend most aggressively are not always the most trustworthy. This does not mean your mind is broken. It means your mind is human, efficient, protective, a little careless. So when a memory rises up and asks to be treated like fact, slow down. Ask where it came from. Ask who repeated it. Ask how many times you have gone over it in your head. Ask whether you remember the moment itself. or the version that became easiest to carry. Because false memories do not feel false. They feel familiar, personal, deeply yours. They arrive in your own voice, and that is why they slip past so easily.